You've always been told that silence is weakness, that if you don't speak loudly, assert yourself constantly, or broadcast every thought, you are invisible. That the loudest, most confident voices will always dominate every room, every conversation. And for years, you may have believed it. But history tells a different story. Quiet individuals have held unseen power for centuries. They observed the battlefield before generals struck. They listened while others argued, noting alliances, predicting moves before anyone else even understood the game. Introverts today carry the same potential. You notice details others overlook. You feel subtle shifts in tone, the hidden motives behind words. Patience becomes your ally. Observation is your weapon. Self-control, your shield. This is what I call dark confidence. Not flashy bravado or performative charisma, but steady, quiet influence rooted in knowing yourself, understanding others, and acting at the precise moment. Think of social interactions like a game of chess. Impulsive reactions are prey. Those who wait, calculate, and strike with precision control the board. You can watch, learn, and act only when it matters. Ask yourself, are you reacting or are you controlling? Are your words commanding respect or just filling noise? Modern examples abound. Consider tech leaders like Sundar Pichai, soft-spoken, calm, rarely seeking the spotlight, yet decisions he quietly makes at Google shape billions of lives. Or the introverted athlete who observes the game, notices patterns, and scores the winning goal without ever shouting. Their strength is invisible but undeniable. Introversion is not a flaw, it is an advantage. While extroverts exhaust themselves performing dominance, you move with patience and awareness. The world confuses noise with authority. You are free from that illusion. Silence is not absence. Stillness is not weakness. It is strategy. Embrace the power already within your quiet nature.
What is confidence? Most guides will tell you, stand tall, make eye contact, speak loudly. But these are only appearances. True confidence is quieter. It doesn't need validation. It exists internally. For introverts, dark confidence is internal authority. Imagine walking into a classroom or office and feeling no need to prove yourself, to move as though others' opinions are irrelevant, silently asking, who truly controls me? Society teaches us to crave approval, but those who chase applause are always chasing a ghost. Introverts command respect by being consistent, deliberate, and self-contained. A single, well-chosen action carries more weight than dozens of performative gestures. Consider corporate settings. A quiet manager observes carefully, then speaks, every word shaping decisions. Their calm authority reassures others without demanding attention. Confidence is not performance, it is essence. Confidence grows internally. Step by step, you shift from external validation to principle-driven action. True dark confidence dissolves the fear of judgment. You act not for applause, but for alignment with yourself. Walk like a king, even when no one is watching. That is quiet dominance. Confidence is rarely isolated. One small victory can ripple through every part of life. This is confidence spillover. Success in one domain boosts assurance in others. Imagine an introvert learning tennis. At first, fear and hesitation creep in, but every match won quietly strengthens self-belief. That confidence spills into social interactions, workplace presentations, or classroom participation. Why do common tips fail for introverts? Because they try to manufacture confidence externally. Smile more, talk louder. These are masks. True dark confidence starts from competence, not performance. Each achievement releases a subtle but tangible sense of authority, invisible yet powerful. Historical examples, scholars who spoke sparingly, yet every insight commanded respect. Modern examples, an introverted YouTuber creating tutorials. Early videos may have few views, but consistent mastery eventually builds credibility and influence without needing to mimic extroverts. Practical takeaway: focus on skill mastery first. Let your abilities speak. Confidence will ripple into all areas: social, professional, personal. Small, consistent victories create invisible armor, and your presence grows naturally, quietly, irresistibly.
Doubt is never the enemy. It is a signal, testing your resolve. What if I fail? What if they judge me? Most people freeze. Introverts are familiar with this silence that screams in the mind. Dark confidence changes your relationship with doubt. Acknowledge it, note it, and act anyway. Start small. Contribute one idea in a meeting. Ask one question in class. Volunteer a brief insight. These controlled victories rewire your mind. Action, not applause, strengthens internal authority. Visualization is a powerful tool. Picture success. Recall past wins, however small. Each recollection strengthens the neural pathway connecting belief and capability. Modern example. Imagine an introverted student hesitant to answer a question in a coding bootcamp session. They finally speak up, solving a problem correctly. Confidence grows and their presence in group discussions strengthens. Or a junior designer in a brainstorming session quietly proposes a creative solution. Once recognized, they gain credibility without seeking the spotlight. Action shapes identity. Doubt may remain, but it no longer dominates. The cornerstone of dark confidence, moving through internal resistance with calm, deliberate control.
Authenticity is rare and powerful for introverts. Most advice tells you to blend in, smile more, mimic others. But imitation drains energy. Authenticity attracts naturally, preserves strength, and signals subtle authority. Observe leaders, thinkers, and creators. They succeed not by pretending to be extroverted, but by embracing who they are. Nietzsche wrote, "Become who you are." Your natural tendencies, depth over volume, selective sharing, attentive observation, are strategic tools. Use them, do not dilute them. Modern example. Introverted creators on TikTok or YouTube who build huge audiences without copying trends, simply by being themselves. Their authenticity makes them magnetic. Energy is limited. Authenticity allows introverts to navigate social spaces without exhaustion while commanding respect. Ask yourself, are you admired for authenticity or tolerated for performance? Real influence flows from alignment with your true self, not from loud imitation. Silence is misunderstood. People fear it, equating it with emptiness. For strategic introverts, silence is a canvas. It is weight. Being reserved, speaking selectively, acting deliberately, these are deliberate acts of influence. Humans assign value to rarity. A single thoughtful word carries more weight than 10 careless ones. Modern example. Introverted leaders in meetings, like those at innovative startups, speak only when crucial, but every word changes decisions. Or a quiet strategist in esports observes competitors, then executes a winning strategy. Practical strategies. Prioritize meaningful interactions. Listen actively. Maintain subtle gestures and use posture to reinforce calm authority. Mystery invites curiosity. Unpredictability prevents manipulation. By being deliberate, introverted restraint becomes an advantage. Silence shifts from absence to mastery. Dark confidence is not a moment, it is a process. Integration of self-acceptance, skill mastery, authenticity, deliberate mystery, and action despite doubt. Start with competence. Master one skill: writing, coding, gaming, sports. Mastery builds quiet authority. Confidence spills over. Next, embrace authenticity. Accept your patterns, conserve energy, and align actions with essence. Silence becomes deliberate. Words are measured. Observation strategic. Each controlled victory reshapes perception. Self-doubt remains but does not rule. Action defines identity. History remembers the quiet, disciplined few. They do not shout or perform, yet their presence shapes outcomes and people. In a world obsessed with noise, will you remain reactive or become the quiet force that shifts the board? Dark confidence is yours, permanent, unshakable, quietly formidable. Start today.